I think it's time to finally admit that I'm tired of being single. And I want to be in a relationship. I really want a boyfriend.
Are you outside of your mind?
Like, is that so bad to say? Like, I want someone to do things with, go grocery shopping with, go to the beach with, like, cuddle.
I don't even care anymore.
But didn't I say that back then? This is gonna go on but for so long. Remember you said women are gonna keep going like this and going like this, and then they're gonna. And I said no, they're not. They're gonna switch up. They're gonna halt, stop at some point and be like, actually, we do want the men back. Sorry, hold on.
I think I asked you then. I said, how can you be so sure of that?
Because women move by their feelings, and our feelings change constantly. So right now, the wave, the trend, right, is #MeToo. Men are horrible. That's just the flow that's popular right now.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a bunch of women who start realizing, actually, I do need a man. I don't want to take the garbage out by myself every day. I don't want to climb up these stairs with a big heavy bag.
Now hold on. Now right there, this is a part of why men feel like it's no benefit to me to be with a woman because you only want me to be your slave, bitch. You want to pick up the shit that's heavy for you?
There's more to it than that. Those are just the everyday things, just the mundane, gotta go to work 40 hours
This
a
is
week
the
things.
stuff that these girls are complaining about. We're not seeing enough. As men, we're not seeing enough women complaining about, I want a man in my life to fulfill me.
We're not there yet. That's what I'm saying. But were they even complaining about this part?
No, they weren't.
They weren't. They was acting like we're strong. We can lift it ourselves. When I was saying what I was saying about them being full of shit, right?
5 years ago, yes.
Yeah, and I was saying,
I hope you guys are starting to see, based on the reactions of the females to my content, that the stuff that I'm talking about, it wouldn't be getting such animosity from these women if it wasn't true.
These women talk like this until they have to live like that, and then in living like that, your natural body just breaks down on you. Your body won't cooperate with you.
I saw a tweet the other day that said black women are tired of working, and I felt that in my spirit.
You're telling me as women this is what we fought for? To go to work. To work. In any conditions. Impossible.
I'm just tired of working. So hard.
Your body is like, I don't want to do this right now, bro. In my mind, I want to do it,
Well,
but my body don't want to
that's
do it.
just the heavy lifting part. What is there another part of the woman's body that says I don't want to do this and it won't cooperate with you?
Not the body, but your brain, the part, your emotions, right? There comes a point, especially as you get older. I don't know why these women keep thinking they're gonna die at 25. Like, you're gonna be an old lady one day. Don't you factor in your age? As you age every year, and your body starts deteriorating on you every year.
As you age every moment.
And more responsibilities enter your life as you get older, right? The stress of the responsibility just starts weighing you down. Not the fact that you have to be responsible. That's not what I'm talking about. There's that part too. But then on top of that,
what are the responsibilities of a girl? Because it seems like they don't have much.
No, adults have responsibility. You got to pay for where you live at. You ain't got no man, so you better come up with the rent all by yourself.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And most of these women are not cute enough to be on OnlyFans. As much as they be trying to act like it to y'all, they're not good looking enough, and they're not confident enough to take all their junk off.
I think you should use that part. Use that part first. They're not confident as much as they act like whatever they act on TikTok. In real life, she's not confident enough to even do that.
So she's not gonna get her money that way.
What about these girls that you look at and you say, "Oh, she's cute"? The confidence part is she don't think she's that cute.
They're all cute, but she herself is comparing herself to a bunch of other women that she thinks are out of her league. So she's always looking worse than another girl that she can think of. And she's not about to compete hard enough to like overthrow that girl. She's not gonna get longer weave than her, more eyelashes than her, more nails than her, more booty than her. She's not gonna do all that.
That's what you mean.
Not the average woman that's just
That's
walking
what you
around the
mean
street.
by compete. Because compete to men is just go to the gym more. You understand what I'm saying? Just get stronger.
But these are women who, when you look at them, they look perfect. They look like there's nothing wrong with them. I'm saying it's all a perception in her own head.
But in her head,
she's just comparing herself to all these women in her
these
mind.
girls in her mind, like Ali Hadid, whatever that lady, Hadid, whatever her name is, she's lighter than me, or her hair is longer than mine, or her feet are smaller than mine, or her waist is slimmer than mine. And you saying this girl is not going to compete and go and do all of this extra work, because girls don't even like to do
for
work.
For some money. She's not doing that. She ain't doing that.
Wait, not for money. It's for looks.
Women are not wired to work harder to make more money. That's just not how we are.
Not money, the looks. Oh, no, we're talking about money. The responsibilities. You got to pay your bills.
I said they're not going to do that to go make some money online off of OnlyFans, because that takes too much work. I'm not doing all of this.
And so that's knocked out of the way. What are some of the other responsibilities? You got to go to work because you're not going to OnlyFans it, bitch.
But look, I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm saying the act of being responsible has its own level of stress. But then the added part for us women is that I need to be able to relieve my stress by complaining to someone about it, right? I don't got no man. My kids don't want to hear me complain about how hard I gotta work to pay bills around here. It just sounds like I'm nagging them and bothering them. You know, like I'm trying to make them feel guilty for every little thing that I'm purchasing for them.
It does sound like that.
They're not gonna make me feel better about myself because I complain to them how hard I gotta work.
As a guy raised in a single mother household, it does feel like that.
It feels like your mom resents you, so that's not a good person to complain to. You don't want to complain to your friends because you are in some kind of weird ass competition with your friends, where y'all are trying to act like one up each other. You're trying to act like my life is better than yours. You understand what I'm saying? I got this great job. I got a nice car. Imagine me sitting here and whining to my girlfriends who have a worse car than me, who have a worse house than me, who make less money than me, that I'm stressed out at my job.
What's the name of that Kardashian show? Is it called Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Yeah, probably.
So that's basically what you have to do. You have to keep up with your sister in the sisterhood who's living this lavish life.
Especially the attractive women, and they don't want to look like a loser in front of their friends by complaining that the stress of being responsible is wearing them out. They don't want to do that. You understand what I mean?
So this is a part of why you need a man. You need to be able to complain to him.
I really need a boyfriend I can at least call. Sucks, guys. Reality just hit the fans. I guess independent women do need a man. I just finished my work and I'm just sitting here like, damn. Nobody I can even call. Like, that sucks. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Here's the difference though. When I complain to my man, two things happen. One, he's gonna console me, right? And make me shift my my perspective on the things that are going right in my life and how blessed I am to have all these things going for me.
Why can't girls do that? Just out of curiosity.
I'm not saying they can't, but they tend to not. They just tend not to do that. And then number two, because this is the thing, the man's not saying that to me to just make me feel better. He's saying that because it's true.
And girls are saying it to you to make you feel.
Girls say things to each other just to make you feel better in the moment right now because I'm tired of hearing you complain.
Oh, wow.
So that's part of it. The second thing that the man is going to do is actually give me a solution. He's not going to just sit there and let me whine and complain to him and cry and then be like, oh, that's too bad, sweetie. No, he's going to tell me, here's how we can fix it.
Women love men that are solution oriented. A man that can solve your problems is such a turn on to us.
Because masculine men are solution oriented and fixers by nature, they have a tendency to focus on problems that need to be fixed. And so once something is no longer a problem, they usually don't give it as much attention anymore because it's already been resolved. Instead, they'll move on to the next problem, the next, and so on and so forth.
I'm being very serious when I say, if you're a man and you can't do anything for me, why are we talking? And I'm not talking about financially, okay? I'm talking about if I come to you with an issue and you can't provide me with a solution, or you're like, oh, I don't know. If I could just Google it, why, like, what the fuck are you doing as a man? Like, I'm being serious. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, like, you shouldn't enforce that. That's toxic masculinity. No, because, like, if I wanted to be with a woman, I would be. I was born heterosexual, though, so I do like men. And I do expect, sorry, I'm not getting my parking ticket. I do expect you, as a man, to have the answers. Not all of them, but some. Like, my God, guide me, direct me. Like, what do you mean you don't know? Why can you not advise me? Like, what is wrong with you? It's like, oh my God, there's nothing that'll make me just like want to block a man quicker than him not knowing shit.
So just a quick sidebar from the conversation my wife and I were having. If some woman asks you, what you bring to the table, which is a question that all of us MGTOW guys are not even entertaining at this stage, but like, if you hear it, that's one thing that I bring problem solving capabilities. Bitch, what the f can you do besides bleed every fucking week? Women inherently know when I go to this man and cry and complain, he's gonna give me a solution. Men are just built like that. But when you say, oh, sorry, sweetie, the girl is like, it's like you rejected her. Because it's not like a woman knows you have a solution, but you're refusing to give it to her. Like, you're answering me the way that my girlfriends would answer me.
But sometimes a woman doesn't expect the man to give her a solution. He just automatically does it. And that surprise, oh my God, he gave me a solution. You don't understand how important that is until you experience it. You understand what I'm saying?
So you think a lot of these women haven't even experienced a man just...
haven't. And that's what I mean. And us women that have men, we have experienced it. That's what we be talking about. That's why we say we want our men around, because he's helping me. These women that get older and older and older, and their girlfriends, more and more of them are getting, married, being in long-term relationships and actually settling down, and you still the single one, like a dum-dum, trying to figure out where you fit in. You see what your girlfriends are getting out of having their men around. You see how much of a burden is lifted off of them having their men around. You see how she's so unavailable now because she's about to go and have a freaking outing with her man instead of with us girlfriends.
Alright, so there are these responsibilities that come along with being a woman that these women maybe, like, I don't know, they didn't realize or something?
They're tuning it out of their, mind. They're, putting it off to the side like it doesn't exist. And as you get older, though, you can't keep tuning it out. It's going to knock on your door and break its way into your house,
I do.
So when that happens, now you're you have to deal with that. And here's another part of it. As you get older, you have different situations that come up with your health. You need a break sometimes from momming and doing all these adult duties. If you have a spouse, that person will take some of the weight off of you so that you can rest, so you can get better, so you can get on your medication regimen, so you can go to the gym and work out, so you can do these things to keep your health up. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on for a second. Let me see if this is the one where this lady says this thing.
I wish I could go back to the times where I was just delusional as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I wish I can go back. Because it's now that I'm aware of so much, it's stressful. It's really freaking stressful. It's I can see people for who they are.
Now, this is what I was saying. These girls are now admitting online, openly, very casually, the stuff that you have been saying.
I never even heard that, what you just played right now.
These girls are admitting the girl secrets. Every day I find a different one where this girl says something I heard you say 10 years ago.
And I said back then, they talking all this junk now, but you'll see, because these women are going to keep getting older and keep getting lonelier, and life is going to keep getting harder and harder, especially as your beauty fades. Yes, there's such a thing as pretty privilege for a woman.
Look at her. I think she's very attractive.
And most of your privilege comes when you're still young in your 20s, but as you get older, your age is going to diminish some of that pretty privilege. It is what it is.
I mean, damn, she is in this video in her car in the damn bra or negligee.
They always in their cars.
What? This bitch wearing a whole negligee in the car. It's daytime.
Yeah, because she's trying to get some attention. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't realize, especially now with the internet, you think you can broadcast yourself to more people and therefore you're going to get more attention from people than if it was just the people in your neighborhood.
Yeah, you're casting a wider net.
But that's not really how it is. The internet has made it oversaturated. All the girls from every neighborhood who wants all the attention is on the internet now. You just blend in with all of them. When I scroll past your video, the next girl looked just like you. I forgot her name too. I don't know which one you are. Y'all all look and sound the same.
Wow.
There's nothing about you that stands out. I don't remember. You're not memorable.
Wow, facts. Not even a lie.
Just on your whining and complaining. This girl who you got paused on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here listening to her going on and on about whatever the hell she talking about, hating men. And I'm like, lady,
And that's what I wanted to get into. This lady on the screen, I wanted to ask you, why are these women...
Your personality is so obnoxious. I don't even want to sit here and listen to you whine about whatever the frick you're talking about.
But why do they hate men so much?
Because men don't like them first. That's what I'm trying to say. A woman who is liked and loved by men don't have no issue with men. We don't have no problem with y'all. We don't, because y'all are nice to us. You do favors for us. You're kind to us. You give us leeway. You ask us, do you need some help? You're not going to just leave me out here stranded. Like, generally, men are kind to me, so I don't have a reason to be angry at men. For why? My dad was a man. He was a very good father. My uncle was a man, and he was a good uncle. My son is a male. He's a good man to me. Like, all these men in my life are nice to me. Here and there you run into abusive, weird, control freak, loser dudes, but those guys are only a few compared to the mass of the men, and most men shun those guys. If I tell another man, hey, this guy did this to me, he violated me, he's gonna say, that's messed up, he did that to you.
You said you almost got sex trafficked, and how did you get out of that situation?
Well, sometimes I would hide from the person, but also, very often what I would do is I'd see a group of guys standing on the street corner hanging out, and I would walk up to them, and I'd be like, hey, that guy's over there is following me. Can I just stand here for a second and, like, just act like I know you guys or something? And all those dudes would say, yeah, no problem, sis. What's up? What guy? Who is he? Where is he? They would, like, be on alert. You understand what I'm saying? And that has happened to me so many times. Sometimes it's a group of dudes. Sometimes it's just one guy. Sometimes it'll be a dude I recognize.
Now, where were you at when this happened?
Different places. When I was in Brooklyn, when I lived upstate New York, Massachusetts, different places, just like urban areas.
There was a time when me and you was out selling CDs.
Oh yeah, yeah. And some guy was acting like he wanted to like throw me in his trunk or something.
You said, oh my God, thank goodness you came. I thought those dudes was gonna throw me in the van. I was like, really? Because you looked like you was enjoying the combo.
He only saw you. He don't know who you are to me. He just saw that another man was there, and that was enough to make him back off.
They got in the van and drove off.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Men police men. So like, yes, you're gonna run into some weirdo dudes out there who are idiots that just don't know how to act, of course. But is that the majority of men? No, it's not. And most men, even a total stranger, is wired to protect a woman when she seems like she's in need, even though he don't even know who you are.
I like how you use that. He's wired to protect a woman. I like that. That's very, that's different. But when you hear it said like that, you're like, yeah, that's a pre-installed program to protect women. In fact, this vitriol that men now have for women, that's like a damn Trojan horse virus.
Yeah, this is a new thing. This is what y'all angry Me Too girls and feminazi girls put into place in society that now all women are suffering from. Y'all did it. Good job, stupids. Y'all did that. You see what I'm saying? That's your fault that all the men are looking at all of us like she's probably some salty chick who's gonna make up a lie and say I tried to do something to her. I ain't talking to her.
I forgot to tell you guys, we won against the girl that was falsely accusing me, by the way. Thank you guys for believing in me. If you guys remember, there was a girl on the internet falsely accusing me, making false allegations on me when I've never met her in person and only knew her for about 13 hours. Well, I told y'all, all 2025, we suing and locking shawties up. See, I filed an injunction on her after I pressed charges, so we both will go to court and show the judge that she's stalking and harassing me and lying on me. Well, not only did I win, the judge told her straight up that for 5 years, she cannot talk about me, post about me, make any more false allegations towards me, etc. She cannot have a firearm and more. And if she does, I will report her to the police and she will go to jail, which is why you see all the posts that she has made about me magically disappear.
This lady on the screen, she's good looking though. She looks like she can get a couple of dudes who want to take care of her.
They're all good looking, but your personality is poop. Nobody wants to hear you talk. When she opened her mouth, nobody wants to hear her entitled ass going on and on and on about how some person should be kissing her butt because she walked in the room. Like, why are you so entitled? What did you accomplish in your life? What have you done? Did you do anything important? No, you haven't. You just exist. Why do I have to worship you?
So are you trying to tell me that other women don't even want to listen to that woman talk?
I don't want to listen to her talk.